The man lay on the railway tracks and, hearing the rumbling sound, immediately realized that the train carrying gold was approaching. So, the bandits brought out lard and smeared it on the tracks. Then, they strung many ropes across the tracks and tied them to trees to create a buffer zone. One of the bandits even brought a wasp nest as a weapon. The leader, seeing this, was very satisfied, and everyone quickly hid in the bushes. Soon, the train came into view. The moment the wheels made contact with the lubricant, they began to spin in place, unable to move forward no matter what the driver did. The soldiers inside the train sensed something was wrong, but before they could react, the bandits swarmed out. They first took control of the train driver and then kicked the co-pilot out of the cab in the blink of an eye. Next, they took out the wasp nest they had prepared and threw it into the train compartment through the skylight. The soldiers inside immediately fell into chaos. Some tried to shoot back but were shot dead on the spot by the bandits outside. At the same time, another bandit released the steam from the train to prevent the soldiers from continuing to drive the train in pursuit. Then, they cut the couplings between the train cars and quickly left with the carriages containing the jewels. But the bandits still couldn't relax because the train was on a downhill slope and was moving much faster than they had anticipated. The bandit leader quickly ordered his men to brake, but the braking system failed at this critical moment. Fortunately, he had prepared for this and had his men set up roadblocks and a makeshift buffer device ahead of time. However, with the train on a downhill slope and the braking system out of order, it was approaching at an extremely high speed. The moment the train hit the ropes, the trees on both sides were uprooted instantly. Fortunately, the bandits had ducked in time and were not injured. Several trees were torn down in a row, but the train's speed showed no signs of slowing down. Luckily, there were enough ropes set up earlier, and the train eventually came to a slow stop. The bandits, who had been waiting, rushed forward. They eagerly climbed onto the train cars and carried the stolen jewels off the train. To facilitate the transfer, each of them took 2 bags of jewels and then mounted their fast horses, fleeing in different directions. By the time the guards arrived on horseback, the gold was already gone.